With the rapid decline of Prime, and with Mr. Beast facing allegations of his own, the public has now received the dream team of all collaborations. Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, and KSI have come together to deliver Lunchly. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware of, Lunchly has been met with a not so positive response from the public. Personally, I don't know too much about making sandwiches for the kids of today's generation, but I do know how to make websites. So let's take a look at the current Lunchly website and see if we can build a more honest version.
Lunchables, what's your Lunchables?
Right off the bat, we're greeted with flashy colors, photos of cardboard boxes, and some horribly cringy taglines. But hold up, this looks a bit too perfect, doesn't it? It's like they're trying to convince me that these lunch kits are the holy grail of nutrition. So let's redesign the website to reflect a more honest vibe. This is what the website is really trying to tell us. We'll first replace the bright colors for a darker palette, since we're now building the website to portray the honest side of Lunchly, which happens to also be its darker side. To the background, we'll add an abstract shape we created using the pen tool and cover that up with a noise texture. We'll add in the Lunchly logo and a catchy tagline because we want everyone to know right away that we're different from Lunchables because our lunch kit has a mini Feastables and a Prime drink in it. The original site has no call to action button in the hero section, so we'll add the best call to action in ours. By collecting parent emails, our stars will be able to promote their products even more to their fans. Let's throw in a mock-up of the lunch kit and add some blurred out shapes to the background. We're also going to be adding a nav bar with a logo and a short menu to the top. Back on the original website, we now have a section with some more difficult copy to read. I mean, yeah, I think everyone would agree with me, even the creators that leave no crumbs. Now, any good marketer will tell you that a story with a great hook can catch someone and intrigue them to pay more attention. So, let's imagine this is how Lunchly was created. Logan says, "I have a drink company." Jimmy says, "I make chocolates." I'm sure that's how it went. And we'll finish off this section by replacing the old button with a cringy tagline with a new button with a cringy tagline. The next section has a carousel that displays the variety of innovative Lunchly meal combos. So, in our honest version, we'll throw in a lightning bolt that we created using the pen tool, which, by the way, represents the 400 milligrams of electrolytes that Lunchly has. But we'll speak about that more later. Let's also add a mock-up of the Lunchly itself with some matching blurred out shapes in the background under our noise layer. Our title will describe the product, obviously highlighting the real cheese in the Lunchly because that's so hard to find nowadays. And for our short subtext, I couldn't think of anything, so let's get inspired by the descriptive and very cool copy on the original site. We'll put it all into one paragraph to make one overpowered block of text. Every good website has credibility, and that usually comes from lots of positive exposures of your product to your users. Lunchly obviously got a lot of exposure, so let's add a testimonial section to the site. We'll make some testimonials from the 3 biggest endorsers of the product. Listen, these people got millions of eyes onto it, so I'm sure that they love it. We'll add in one testimonial from the father of YouTube, one more from the doctor of YouTube, and we'll add one last testimonial from the official Rizzler of YouTube. We know that the 3 moguls behind the box have created something that surpasses all the competition, and they say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. It seems like the Prime Boys and Mr. Beast Productions have decided that the best way to boost their product up is to tear their competition down. So, let's make a point of showing that to the user with another section titled How We Stack Up. We'll give it a subtitle, a short one this time, and another background shape with some colors. And to make it easier for our minor audience to understand the comparison, we'll make a table with all our information. On the left side, we have Lunchly, the revolutionary lunch kit, and on the right, we have the classic Lunchables, standing strong and proud. Okay, so Lunchly likes to think it's reinventing the wheel, but let's be real, it's just a copy of classic picks. They also say 400 milligrams of electrolytes, but we'll call it potassium. Fancy, you would say, but what does it really mean? Isn't it all in the Prime bottle? We might never figure that one out, but what we do know is that there's a lot less nonsense in the Capri Sun. Lunchly obviously has very bold packaging, but what it also has is even bolder claims. Lunchables, on the other hand, keeps it real with basic but accurate, and I gotta say, some really great commercials. And finally, we can't ignore those big lawsuit vibes that we're getting from Lunchly. We know they're coming. Meanwhile, Lunchables keeps it mid, but at least no drama, right? Now we're almost done with the honest site, but we can't forget our stars and their fame. So this time we'll change it up with a brighter section and a real photo of the real visionaries. Let's add a title and a description because who needs actual nutrition advice when you've got millions of followers? And we can never emphasize enough how much better we are than Lunchables and that we have real cheese. Finally, we'll drop some food all around the site and add a little disclaimer under every image of food so that people are not confused when they open the Lunchly and it appears and tastes different than what they thought. So, what do you think of our redesign? Would you trust Lunchly if they presented themselves this way? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more redesigns. Until next time, just make sure to keep it honest out there, folks.